Alright, this is Mike Crawford, PDGA number 90708. This is my In the Bag 14 trilogy. So I'm going to start off with my putters. I just recently switched to the Prime Judges, and I love them. I actually picked this one up last week at the 2-disc challenge at Oxbow Falls Disc Golf Course in Canastota, New York. It's a great course. Check it out. So next we'll go to my throwing putters. I also just picked this up at the 2-disc challenge. I haven't thrown it a whole lot yet, but it definitely has a good spot in my bag. I really like its overstability for good approach shots. I'm just starting to work on my flick, and this is definitely a good disc for that. My Zero Medium Pure, I had a Blueberry Edition Pure for a while, but unfortunately it fell victim to a lake at a course down in Florida. So I picked up another one, just straight Zero Medium, no blueberry scent unfortunately. Then Opto Pure, my driving putter. I like to turn this one over just a little bit. It comes in very handy at a few holes in my local course. Next is the mid-ranges. This is a disc that I believe everybody should have in their bag. The EMAC Truth. I actually picked this one up at the DV store in Emporia when I went out there with a couple of friends last year. This is my first trilogy disc actually. So EMAC Truth, love it. Very straight, very versatile, hyzer and hyzer. I can turn it over if I have to. I typically don't use this for that shot, but if I have to, I know I can do it. That was Lucid plastic, by the way. Moonshine EMAC Truth flies very similar to the Lucid. Just for me, it's a little bit more overstable. So it's definitely got a good spot in my bag. And I have a Fusion EMAC Truth. It flies pretty similar to my Lucid. I like it just because I kind of have two discs in there in case I ever lose one. They both fly similar enough that I could have in my bag. Then I just picked this up a couple weeks ago. It's a Lucid Verdict. I'm just now beginning to learn a good backhand shot, and this is proven very good to have for that. And then another disc that I really love. It's the Justice. This is about as close to a meat hook as you could possibly get, but it's very useful. It doesn't come out of the bag too often, but when it does, I absolutely love having it. Which is a good segue into my fairway drivers, the Felon. For me, it flies similar to a Justice, just a tad bit longer and faster. I know I can get a good skip off of it if I need to, so I know I always have that shot. This is the Hand-Eye Supply stamped Convict. Do not have the Page Pierce Signature Edition. I have one hanging up, but I'm throwing this one. Again, longer EMAC Truth. I can get a good skip off of this if I need to. Then Fluid Escape. I've had this in the bag for quite some time. I just never really gave it much of a chance. But when I did, it's very nice. It's pretty overstable. The Fluid. I'm in upstate New York, so we have a lot of woods at my courses. So when I hit a tree with this, not if, it's a little bit more forgiving than the Fusion version. I can get some pretty good distance off of this. My distance has just recently improved. I've been putting a lot of work into my form lately. But this is probably definitely my longest range fairway driver I have in my bag. So now onto the distance drivers. A Fusion Trespass. I love it. I can turn this over just the slightest little bit. I can get a nice S-curve out of it. It's a very useful disc. Lucid Trespass. Just picked this up a couple weeks ago. I haven't thrown it too much. It's a little heavier than what I'm looking for, but I like having another Trespass in the bag in case of emergencies. I really should pick up another Fusion Trespass. My Sheriff. I also just picked this up very recently. I threw it twice and immediately has a spot in my bag. I love it. I can absolutely crush with it. It's got a similar rim to my next driver, the Freedom. I don't throw this too much anymore because it's starting to be a tad understable for my arm speed. But like I said, the Sheriff, the rim size is very similar. I can roll it a little bit. I'm just starting to again work on my roller shots, and I'm getting some pretty good distance out of it. And then, lastly, it's a Lucid Freedom. I picked this up at the same time as I picked up my EMAC Truth. So these are my first two trilogy discs. Again, I don't really throw these too much anymore. This one's probably going to be leaving the bag in the near future once I pick up maybe another sheriff. Probably, I think, will be a suitable replacement for this. DD Commander bag, absolutely love it. Lightweight, comfortable. Scorecard, clipboard, everybody should have one. Latitude 64 towel, a little speaker, makes it nice for playing casual rounds or league rounds. Anyways, that is my in the bag for Team Trilogy.